pandemic has been rough on many businesses, including, and some will say especially, the restaurant industry.
Yeah, they were hit hard, and the Restaurant Association of Maryland estimates 15% of all restaurants in the state have closed permanently as a result of last year's lockdown. That's about 600 restaurants, rather.
Yeah, and while there was some financial relief for restaurant owners, RAM is actively pushing for Maryland's congressional delegation to support adding $60 billion to the Restaurant Revitalization Fund, which ran out of money almost immediately. Only 37% of Maryland restaurants that applied actually received money, and as a result, almost 3,500 Maryland restaurants are waiting for Congress to pass a bill adding more money to the program so that their applications can be processed.
So Jason and I are happy to take on a new challenge. We're getting out of the studio into the community to highlight the restaurants throughout the state that pulled through the pandemic.
And what's a visit to any restaurant without trying the food? Because, I mean, you gotta eat, Maryland.
Yeah, taste test. Our first stop is in Baltimore City at Land of Kush, a vegan soul food restaurant.
My name is Gregory Brown, co-owner of the Land of Kush.
I'm Naja Wright Brown, co-owner of the Land of Kush. It's all about the vegan soul food. So the concept had to be something that our community, which is African American, but the Black, Indigenous, and the people of color could relate to. So you're talking about traditional comfort food, soul food, collard greens, yams, baked mac and cheese, ribs, chicken. So we had to veganize those items.
So it's all about how you flavor food, using spices, herbs, making homemade sauces. It's just about how you put your own distinct flavor on it. And so that, and just being creative.
People love it. The population of customers that come in here aren't vegan. They just want good, healthy food.
So biggest seller here is, I would say, the barbecue rib tips. Yeah. That's the biggest seller, followed by, I would say, the vegan crab cakes. Those are the things that wow people the most, the mac and cheese.
Award-winning vegan crab cakes. Award-winning. We're an award-winning store and with award-winning vegan crab cakes. Okay.
This is the award-winning crab cake. You would have to tell me that it wasn't crab.
The consistency, like the texture.
Right, doesn't it?
Right.
And all the seasoning is just like a regular crab cake. They also have buffalo nubs. I've been warned that they're hot.
Oh, I brought some cooked.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know that that wasn't chicken. All right, so what you got here?
Oh my goodness, and what's this?
I'll say, so this is a smoothie. It's called Pina Colada's Dream.
Oh, Mindy's. You just wait.
Oh
Right?
my goodness. Cheers to that.
Lunch on the company's dime. I mean, you can't go wrong there.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Land of Kush is on Utah Street, is right in Midtown, not far from the Meyer Hall.
Yeah, and they really made it through the pandemic really well. They were already set up for a lot of takeout.
Yeah.
Because they do a lot of that.
Yep.
And they have a very dedicated fan base, so they were able to really make it through.
They made fans out of us.
Yeah,
I
they
wasn't
sure
sure about
did.
vegan.
And they're opening up another restaurant.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.